Hi, Tabbi. Kamusta?
Hello. Okay lang.
Kaya pa yung ECQ?
Mag-extend pa. May season 4 pa.
Oo nga.
Kaya nakapag-adjust na naman. Nung una talaga hindi eh. Parang hirap. Pero
Ginagawa mo to pass the time? Productive ka ba or chill ka lang?
may work ako eh. So, tuloy pa rin yung actually mas demanding yung work.
Yeah.
Pag work from home. Hindi alam kung bakit. Parang, ewan ko, wala kasing concept of time and day yung mga tao, I guess. So, parang okay kahit 9 o'clock may mag-viber, may mag-email, ganyan. Pero, yun. So, yun, work. Tapos, work and work out. So, I guess yun. Netflix, games, yun na lang.
Tabbi, minention mo na before sa akin na hindi ka naman talaga part of the founding members or wala ka doon during the start. Pero can you tell us more about ano ba yung PWR? Why did it start? Ano ba yung parang purpose nila for starting this organization?
So PWR stands for Philippine Wrestling Revolution, PWR. And then, yun nga, ikukwento ko lang yung mga alam ko based on kung ano yung nakalagay sa Facebook page. And kung ano yung mga narinig ko ng kwento and nabasa ko ng kwento. So, yun nga, started 2013. It was a Facebook group back then, and then it had like members na basically wrestling fans, Filipino wrestling fans. And then one day they decided na to meet up, as in just to talk about, to share their love for wrestling, to talk about their passion. Then I think it evolved to finding a gym and parang ginawa na nila yung mga, dari kasi nakahanap sila ng mga wrestling lessons or trainings available online. Yun, tinry nilang gawin. And then, yun, I guess doon na nagbunga yun. Nagkaroon na ng shows, nagkaroon ng training facility. And then, yun, 7 years na. 6 or 7 years na ang PWR.
Okay. So, ikaw naman personally, kasi nakilala kita since college tayo, di ba? Nakikita kita hindi kita na-peg as or big wrestling fan pala to si
I know! Kasi tinatago ko.
Nakikita ko na lang sa Facebook, bigla na parang dami mo na palang post.
Actually, oo. Parang in-acknowledge ko nga yung face na yun na parang nung college medyo secretive ako fit. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Baka kasi nung tumatakbo ako student council, parang pag na-judge ako as a wrestling fan, parang ay, hindi ako maboto ng mga tao. Parang ganun. Parang a few people knew about it though. Pero hindi ako super vocal na makikita mo sa, like now na makikita mo sa Facebook account ko na gano'n lang yung posts. Yun, I think din kasi parang majority of the fans na kilala ko, parang nagka-lapse na tumigil rin manood. So I guess college, medyo nag-stop ako and then bumalik ako manood when I started working. So naging hardcore fan na ulit ako. But I was still a fan ng college, but super hardcore fan pag nung gumraduate na ako. So, yun. Alam ko, hindi ko marami nga nagulat. Like, meron, sino ba? Alam ko may mga batchmates tayo na nag-message sa akin. Or parang kunwari, nag-post ako ng about WWE or something. So, parang may yung comment, parang, wow, di ko alam na wrestling fan ka pala. So, aminado akong tinago ko nga siya. Yun.
So, what was it about wrestling na parang sobrang appealing to you? Bakit parang sobrang naging hardcore fan? Ano ba ito ko sa wrestling na parang gustong-gusto mo?
Kasi nung bata ako, sobrang fan na talaga ako. I guess nasanay kasi na. Kaya tatay ko, nanonood na rin siya noon. So, parang na-pass on sa akin yun. And then, factor din na ko kinakwento na yung mga kalaro ko, lalaki lahat. So, parang kung ano yung papanoorin na, ano yung lalaroin nila, parang mapipilitan akong gawin or i-like, gustuhin na rin kasi wala akong kalaro kapag hindi ko gustuhan yun. Even pinsan ko, lalaki. So yung bonding namin, manonood ng Jack TV, tapos nandun lang yung yun lang yung bukas na channel the whole day kasi iba't ibang wrestling shows yung mapanood. And then, maglalaro akong PlayStation, wrestling din yung laro. So yun, parang ever since I was a kid, sobrang nagustuhan ko na siya and hindi siya nawala sa akin. Even though nagkaroon ng phase na nawala siya sa Jack TV eh. So parang wala kang source of watching wrestling. Pero hindi naman nawala kasi may internet naman. So find ways to watch it. So ayun.
Sino yung mga parang favorite mo panoorin nung ako parang sila Triple H, sila Undertaker, sila yung mga favorite ko nung time na yan. Ikaw, sino yung parang na-idolize mo growing up?
Ako, John Cena. Fan ako all the way.
Ako. Kaya ba tayo?
So, John Cena, Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio. Triple H din. Yun. Yung mga talagang i-look up to ko nung bata ako, mga idol ko. Triple H yung tipong bata pag nasa swimming pool ka, bubuga ka ng tubig kasi ganun yung entrance niya. Mga ganun, mga little quirks na ginagaya.
Gusto ko lang mention sa ng loob ko I think one of the WrestleManias, magkalaban si Triple H at John Cena. Yun yung King of Kings, ni Triple H.
Gimmick,
parang natalo siya ni John Cena. Tapos parang ako, sobrang sama ng loob.
Galit.
Parang bakit kailangan matalo ni Triple H kay John Cena? King of Kings nga eh.
Sino yung bigger star sa kanila, no? Ewan ko, kaya ang dami ring like haters ni Cena. Kasi bakit mo matatalo yung ganyan? Parang gano'n. Artista ka na ngayon, bakit mo siya matatalo? Parang gano'n.
So, ikaw naman, what did make you decide to pursue like actually going to pro wrestling? Kasi lahat tayo nung bata tayo, parang gusto ko gawin yan. Kala ko nung bata kami, grade school, during break, nasa classroom kami, pretend kami na may Royal Rumble kami sa classroom. Pero nung lumaki kami, parang never, I think, hindi kami nagkasiguro talagang courage or talagang, gusto ko pursue talaga. And what made you pursue like going to the PWR and being a wrestler?
Yung moment actually na yun was, noong 2016 kasi, bumalik sila sa Manila, nagka-show ulit sila. Tapos, sabi ko, sabi ko, biglang napunta si John Cena dun sa line-up nung mga pupunta sa Philippines. Sabi ko, baka ito na yung last. One of the last times na like magtutour si Cena or makikita siyang mag-match as an actual wrestling match. Kasi na siya eh, pupunta na siya sa Hollywood. So sabi ko, okay, bilang ako ng ticket. So nag-ringside ticket ako noon para lang makita ko lahat up close. Tapos yung match na actually nag-push sa akin talaga was the women's match of that time. So it was, I don't know if you're familiar, it's Sasha Banks versus Charlotte. Tapos, merong moment na like, sumisigaw yung buong MOA arena ng women's wrestling. Parang gano'n. Tapos, kinikilig sila. Tapos, nakikita mo up close na parang ang saya-saya nila sa ginagawa nila. Tapos, yung match, the whole match actually, makikita mo lang silang tong-tawa sila sa ginagawa nila. Like, may times na parang not the usual thing we see on TV or when they have shows. Tapos, sobrang, parang yun yung moment ko. And then, sabi ko noon, alam ko na kasi na may PWR pero never ako nanood ng show. Tapos sabi ko noon, sa office mates ko, parang, ito na yun. basta pag nag-announce sila, dati pa kasi, lagi ako nag-share ng mga recruitment announcements ng PWR. Parang, ito na. Tapos parang, hindi, sabi ko, noong 2016, 17, ito na yung, ito na talaga yung time na sasali ako. And then, bukang bibig ko yun for the longest time. And then, sakto, as in, kakasabi ko lang dun sa office mate ko, tara, sasali tayo pag nagkaroon ng announcement. And then the moment I said that, pagbukas ko ng laptop ko, yung feed ko was an announcement from PWR na they're having their first all-women's boot camp. So parang I took that as a sign to finally enter PWR, and then yun, women's boot camp was October 1, 2017. That's when I started training.
So when you say like a boot camp, para lang malaman ng mga nakikinig ko ano yung sabihin, ano yung process ano yung ginagawa niyo, ano yung everyday na ginagawa niyo sa boot camp?
It's actually, yung boot camp is like wrestling training. It's done every Sunday for us. Tapos the whole day siya, technically. And then the first half of the day is more of like conditioning exercises. So, strength training, cardio, and all that to prepare you for the actual wrestling. So that's the first half of the day. And then the second half of the day is the actual training, wrestling training. So, yung nakakapagod siya actually. Pag hindi ka sanay like mag-gym or mag-exercise, that's first time mo to enter boot camp, mamamatay ka on the first day. Pero yun yung deciding factor eh. Tutuloy mo ba pag namatay ka after ng first training mo or hindi, back out ka na. Yun yung talagang deciding factor.
Ano yung feeling na nandun ka na, you were finally training to be a pro wrestler?
Ano yung... Nung first day, grabe, medyo nakakatakot. Takot ako noon kasi parang like, syempre, majority of the roster back then, they're all boys. And then, sobrang glaring nung batch namin. Buti nga kasi, parang helpful rin na women's boot camp siya. So, parang you have a peer of women na, like, gets ka, kumbaga. So, yun, intimidating siya at first. And then, nakakatakot. Kasi nga, when I started, hindi naman ako like mahilig mag-workout or mahilig magpunta ng gym. Ang sabi lang sa akin ng friend ko na referee, mag-prepare ka ng cardio. So like, ano ba, 2 weeks or 3 weeks before nag-start akong mag-boxing. Yun lang yung training ko before. And then hindi ko in-expect na ganun yung conditioning and yun. And hindi ako athletic talaga or yun. Kasi hindi ako athletic. So, it was a struggle for me at first. Pero yun nga, if gusto mo talaga, gagawin mo ng paraan para mangyari siya. So, yun yung nangyari sa akin.
So, kailan naging parang transition from you just being nasa boot camp to actually making the roster and parang start booking fights or booking matches?
Hindi siya actually the same for all. Parang it really depends on your progress. Kasi kanya-kanya namang progress yan eh. Like, hindi naman, you started as a batch, pero it not necessarily sabay-sabay kayong matututo ng ganitong move, ganyan. Iba-iba talaga yung levels of progress. And it's for may mga coaches kami during training. Sila yung mag-a-assess if you're ready or not. Kasi, like, hindi enough yung you know how to do the moves. Parang kailangan mo rin ng character. So, if hindi pa ready yung character mo, then they won't parang feel na pwede ka nang i-debut as a talent. Hindi lang din yung character and yung moves. Parang kailangan mo rin matuto mag-formulate ng match. So, if hindi ka pa ready to do all those things, parang kailangan pa rin mag-train. So, usually do if you're ready, sasabihin nila na mag-practice match ka na. So, it's like, parang an impromptu match with anyone from the main roster, with an actual wrestler. So, dun ka na-test actually. So, dun mo kailangan pakita yung character mo, dun mo kailangan pakita yung moveset mo. doon mo kailangan pakita na alam mo na yung structure of a match and ano yung dapat gawin mo in this part of the match. So yun, maraming factors siya actually.
So for you personally, ano yung moment na yun? Like, how did it feel? Ano yung parang steps that you took para sabihin nila, okay, ready ka na, you can have a match?
So, hindi ko rin masasabi. Hindi ko rin masasabi na ito yung ginawa ko and then it led to their decision to medyo matagal for me kasi 2017 kami nag-start and then nag-debut ako as a wrestler 2019, so last year lang. Medyo matagal siya. And hindi rin kasi ako mabilis matuto ng mga moves. Takot ako mag-flip, takot ako mag-roll. So, naging struggle siya for me. And then, yun lang, parang kailangan mo talagang lakasan yung loob mo. Minsan, wag mo na isipin yung gagawin mo na lang. Ganun yung sinasabi ng ibang wrestlers. So, yun. I think, kasi back then, end of 2019, nung sinabi sa amin na magmamatch kami for the first show of, end of 2018, na magmatch kami for the first show of 2019. Batchmate ko rin yung sa women's bootcamp yung nag-debut with me. So, sabay kami. Ano yun parang, what I remember kasi is, we did this match, as in kaming dalawa na nag-debut, na nag-switch kami ng character. Tapos, kasi ako yung what we call a baby face, or siya yung mga chini-cheer basically ng mga tao. Tapos, yung kasama ko, heel siya. So, tinry namin mag-switch na ako naman yung masama, tapos siya yung face. And then, when we did that match, kami nag-isa lahat and all. And then, I think, natuwa naman yung mga trainers. Natuwa sila na we can handle, like, switching characters. And then, we can handle, parang, working on a match by ourselves. And then, there was another match na ginawa namin, pero hindi na kami magkalaban. That was, I think, the last training of 2018. And then, doon, sinabi na ready na kayo mag-match next year. So, yun na. Yun na yung umpisa nun.
So, before we go to yung experiences mo during live events talaga, since na-mention mo na you have to develop your character, yung gimmick mo, so what does it take para mabuo mo yun? Kasi kailangan syempre may buo kang character, may buo kang gimmick na appealing din sa mga tao. So, ano yung process mo personally para maging si Jhemherlhyn? Ano yung nakita mo para...
Sige. Nung una kasi, when I started, sabi ko, meron kasing existing... okay. Basically, when I started, ang gusto kong maging ay just like my true self, isang Jejemon. Pero, may existing tag team na kasi na ganun yung gimmick. As in, sila yung Kakay-Bros. So, like, boy version of what I want to be. And then, may time kasi na parang pwede ko i-test yung character. So, mag-shoot ka ng parang, we call it a promo. So, parang mag-shoot ka ng video of you introducing yourself in that character. And then, one of our trainers said, parang, don't limit yourself kasi there's already that character within the roster. And marami ka pang pwedeng gawing characters. So, parang medyo na-challenge ako dun. And then, we had this assignment again na, okay, try another character. Parang nag-switch ako ng inspirations. Parang tinaas ko ng onte. I mean, masa pa rin yung, medyo judge pa rin yung inspiration. Pero tinaasan ko ng onte. So, yung mga the likes of like Donalyn Bartolome or yung early days ni Nadine Lustre. As in, yung nene pa siya. Ganong level. Or kung gusto mong mag-throwback ng malala, like Jolina Magdangal, yung may mga glittered butterflies banner. Yun yung naging inspiration ko. Tapos, sinusulat ko kasi yung sasabihin ko dun sa promo. Tinry ko muna siya isulat. Tapos, iniisip ko kung papalitan ko yung pangalan ko kasi parang na-introduce na ako sa crowd ng PWR as Jhemherlhyn. So parang iniisip ko, papalitan ko ba? Hindi, ganyan. So, nagkaroon actually ng phase na bala ko na siya palitan. Tapos, nung sinusulat ko siya, kasi may naisip akong catchphrase agad. So, yung star ng PWR, which is my current catchphrase. Inisip ko na, okay, what if ganon? And then, may kwento kasi yan na, kaya siya star, parang yun yung brightest entity or of the night, which is, sabi ng nanay ko, kapag tumingin ka sa sky paggabi, yung brightest star of the night, si Venus yun, which is yung planet. So, parang tinry ko na Venus yung pangalan kasi parang di talaga swak. So, nag-stick ako with the name Jhemherlhyn. Pero, tinry kong gawan ng character yung line na star ng PWR. Which is basically like a Filipino pop star of some sorts na makikita mo sa mga variety show. So, yun yung naging idea niya. Tapos parang as I go out every show, laging may new hints of that character. So I take like a piece of something from my inspirations. And then, yun. So kaya every show, nag-start ako like intermission, sumasayaw lang ako randomly. Like, nauuso yung mga K-pop na sinasayaw lang ng lahat. So, nangyari, pag nag-intermission, kasi tumutulong lang ako, like, trainee pa lang ako nun. So, nag-start ako na tumutulong lang sa intermission and then biglan lang akong pinasayaw. So, naging gimmick ko na rin na like sumasayaw. So, nag-a-add lang ng layer every time lumalabas ako sa show. So, iyon. Kaya siya naging Jhemherlhyn ang star ng PWR.
Okay, so nung first time mo nasa live match ka na, nabook ka na, ano yung feeling mo daw? You were there, actually, nasa ring, may audience ka na, for 2 years, trinabaho mo to, tagal mo nang iniisip kung gusto mong gawin to, and then you're finally there. Ano yung, kinabahan ka ba? May excitement ba?
Sobrang kabado. Pero exciting din. Parang, ako, like, favorite kong mag-play dress up. So, parang, kailangan, kaya make sure ka na, like, within my character yung itsura ko. So, nakabili ako ng tutu sa kids section ng F21. So, nakita ko lang siya, kinuha ko na. So, lahat ng binibili kong bagay ng color pink kasi yun yung palette ko. Pero yun, kinakabahan din kasi iba rin yung feeling na in front of, ilan ba usually, like 200 people yung crowd namin. 100 to 200 people. Iba yung feeling na magpa-perform ka live. Parang bawal ka magkamali, gano'n. So, iba yung feeling. Kabado talaga ako noon. Tsaka, kinakwento ko nga, ang dami ko kasing abubot noon, as in, meron akong headband, meron akong dangling earrings, meron pa akong parang Ariana Grande na may ribbon sa buhok. Nakalimutan ko tanggalin yung earrings ko before we started the match. As in, parang nag-lock up na kami, naghawakan na kami. Tapos nakita ko yung part of my earring, nalaglag siya. Feather yun like feathered na dangling. Nalaglag siya. Akala ko talaga na nasugatan yung tenga ko. So parang nagpatawa na lang ako kasi medyo patawa naman yung character ko. Nagpatawa na lang ako, wait! Tapos ginanon ko yung kalaban ko. Tapos nagtanggal ako ng mga abubot. So ganun ako kakabado, nalimutan kong tanggalin yung mga abubot ko. Tsaka, nag-overtime kami. Like, dapat 5 minutes lang kami, pero tumagal yung match namin ng 10 minutes. Ganun siya like mawawala na rin kasi sa isip mo kapag andun ka na, parang naka-cancel out na lahat. Kaya ganun. Ayun.
So, sa perspective mo, ano yung status of like pro wrestling dito sa Philippines? Kasi alam ko medyo pa siya, no? Niche crowd pa siya. So, how would you describe yung parang current situation of pro wrestling in the Philippines?
Niche crowd siya, pero malaki yung market, to be honest. And I think palaki pa siya. May opportunity pa siyang lumaki. I don't know if you've heard of yung biggest show ng PWR last year. We held it sa ABS-CBN Vertis 10. And sobrang daming tao. Para siyang concert. Ganong level yung crowd na na-attract because we brought in TJ Perkins, who is Phil-Am, ex-WWE wrestler. And we also brought in Jeff Cobb, who is Phil-Am also. Indie wrestler naman sa States. And it drew a lot of people na parang hindi naman namin in-expect na ganun kadaming taong interesado palang manood ng wrestling. And ayun. Parang, I think, yun nga, kasi PWR actually, ang plano namin this year is to even top that show. Coronavirus happened. So, medyo nawala yung momentum. But I believe na palaki pa to ng palaki kasi there is I think may market. Yung mga Filipino wrestling fans, they just aren't aware of Filipino wrestling show. Na pwede nilang puntahan. Like, we have shows every month kasi. So, na pwede pala nilang puntahan. Hindi lang siya accessible, I think. Kasi usually sa Makati kami or sa North. So, parang, yun. I think may opportunity pa siyang lumaki. Kasi may plan na rin kami to bring in more international wrestlers to have more connection with the international wrestling community. Yun.
Okay.
Yun. Basta nangyari tong coronavirus. So, nasira lahat. For now, but we'll get there.
Okay. So, last question for you before we end. Every sport, laging may tinatawag yung Mount Rushmore of that sport, diba? Yung parang top 4 greatest players or whoever. For you, in terms of wrestling, sino yung nasa Mount Rushmore mo sa wrestling? Who are the greatest?
Nasabi ko na kanina.
Yung mga favorite mo.
Pero, oo. Pero ang ilalagay ko lang doon muna ngayon, si Eddie Guerrero and si John Cena. I can't say na meron na agad nung dalawa. Parang gusto ko muna siyang i-leave blank.
Okay.
Kasi parang ngayon ay mas nakakanood ako ng mas maraming wrestling aside from WWE. So parang gusto ko i-reserve yun para sa kanila.
Okay.
So yun. So yun talaga like totally like John Cena talaga.
Okay.
For now.
Sige. Before we end, may gusto ko bang i-promote na mga social media mo or mga merch?
Siguro PWR muna. You can, if you're interested to know more about Philippine wrestling, you can check out our social media pages. It's PWR official, or you can look for Philippine Wrestling Revolution. We have our full matches. We actually upload full matches on YouTube, so you can subscribe to our channel. For my pages naman, medyo mahirap po siya, sorry. So you have to look for Jhemherlhyn PWR on Facebook. On Twitter and Instagram, it's just Jhemherlhyn. The spelling is JHEMHERLHYNN.
Oh.
So, yun po. Thank you.
Lalagay ko na lang din sa description.
Medyo mahirap talaga siya i-spell. Yun.
Okay. Thank you, Tabbi. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Stay safe.
Kayo rin dyan. Thank you so much for the opportunity to talk